I'm in high feather, feeling like the sunshine shining for me. High feather, I'm taking care of me. Yeah, I'm winging along and I'm feeling so strong 'cause I'm in high feather, feeling about as free as I can be. High feather, high feather, high feather.
Look at that guy, he's good. Good? He's great.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Leo, hang on.
What's up?
Can we stop for now on beat?
Sure. Just remember the tournament's the end of this week.
I remember. We're doing okay.
We're going to do better than okay because we're going to win.
You said it. How about after swimming tomorrow?
Fine. When Sharon gets back, we should go over our strategy with her.
Where is she?
Right now, up there someplace.
Here's our marker. I think the campsite is down there to our left. If I remember right from last year, it's a good-sized clearing with a stream by it. Come on.
Kathy, Ann and I are almost done here, so why don't you and Domingo go get some kindling and I'll show you how to build a fire.
Kindling?
You know, small twigs and sticks to start a fire with. Come on, I'll show you. Not too far. What's that?
You said if the twig is dry enough to burn, then it'll snap, so I'm snapping.
No, not that. I think I heard a car.
Great. Some wilderness trip. A highway right in back of our campsite.
Oh, it's just a dirt road. I doubt anybody uses it.
Somebody is. What do you think he dropped? Stolen money?
Maybe he's a kidnapper. I thought I heard a little kid crying. You first.
Hey, come here.
What is it? Oh, it's so cute. Poor baby. Who would want to tie you up like this?
They were probably afraid it would follow them.
But it could have starved. How could anyone do anything like that?
The problem is, what do we do with it? Leave it here to starve?
Of course not. We'll bring it back to camp.
No pets allowed. And if they find it, they'll send it to the pound.
The pound?
And if the owners don't come back for it,
They can't put it to sleep.
well,
No, we have to think of something. Think.
this smells so good I want to cry.
You're torturing us, Domingo. When's it gonna be ready?
The assistant chef says 5 more minutes.
Hey, did you put something else when we weren't looking?
Yeah, my fingers. Now get your nose out of there.
I just wanted to know it smelled so good.
Well, chili beans, chili powder, dehydrated onions, dehydrated vegetables, and H2O to rehydrate the whole mess.
Fantastic.
What's the rice for?
We're gonna have it with the chili. It's already cooked, I'm just heating it.
I don't get it. Why do people always eat beans and rice?
Well, it makes a more complete protein instead of meat, but you need more of it.
Chow time!
Smells good, chili. Looks good. Whatever food is left over goes up there, in case there's any bears mooching around.
Bears, let me out of here.
Oh, don't worry. Just make sure that you leave all your food scraps up there. I mean, wild raccoons can make a mess of a campsite, too. Now, who's on cleanup?
Oh, Ann and me.
Okay. Ann and Stan will collect all our food scraps and burn them. Then, we'll put the potatoes into the ashes and let them cook slowly overnight. Then we'll have baked potatoes for breakfast.
If we live that long, you mean?
And the man rose from his grave and said, "Who has my golden arm? Who has my golden arm? Who has my golden arm?"
I almost faked it. I'm gonna tell that to my kid brother. Boy, will he be afraid.
Okay, guys, calm down. It's time for a little KP duty. Who's on garbage detail?
Stan and me. You guys look tired. We'll do it for you.
So do you.
Oh, no, we feel great. You can do it tomorrow. Listen, I'll explain later, okay?
Come on.
Here it is. Oh, I bet you're so hungry. Got some food. Look. Here, look. Some food. Eat, Snoopy.
How come he's not eating?
Well, maybe he just isn't hungry.
How could he not be hungry?
Shh. Thought I heard something.
Not another car. Here they are, with the dog.
I knew they were up to something when they took over garbage detail.
Sure is a scruffy animal.
What are you doing?
It got dumped. We saved it. Now all we have to do is get it back to camp.
Back to camp.
Oh, no.
Well, we can't just leave it here.
We can't bring it back to camp either. Not without Sharon seeing it.
And if Sharon sees it, it's goodbye, dog. Well, Kathy is right. We just can't leave him here.
Well,
Well, we'll have to figure something, okay? Just give me time.
Do you mind? You're messing up my concentration.
Oh, I'm sorry, Leo.
Wait a minute. Aren't you the kid with the chocolate? That's what I thought.
If you want, you can practice with me. I mean, if you don't mind. Could I?
Are you kidding?
I play at home.
With or without chocolate? Come on. Anything beats a wall. Not bad, kid. You know what you're doing.
I've been watching you playing and practicing.
Hey, Leo, I see you have a new partner. Or did Pete shrink in the wash?
Not in the wash. Take another look.
You're the one who's going to be washed up, Huey.
Yeah? You'll need more than that runt to beat me.
I'm not a runt.
Huey, your shins are exposed.
Why don't you put your racket where your mouth is?
Is that a challenge?
Sir.
How's your back, Kathy?
Oh, better thanks. I'm sorry you guys have to carry my stuff.
Oh, it's not that heavy.
Cheer up, the camp's over the next rise.
Nice game, fellas. Better luck next time.
Yeah, next time. Yeah. Well, it happens.
I just couldn't get my second wind. They're right. I'm a runt. Everyone thinks so.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. They think just because I'm small, I'm a baby. I can't even win a practice match. If Pete had been your partner...
Eddie, you're a better player than Pete.
I am?
Potentially, anyway. You've got good instincts. Are you all right?
I'll be okay. I didn't have any breakfast.
Boy, that's really smart. No wonder you pooped out.
I don't like breakfast. Don't get mad at me just because I didn't eat my breakfast.
I'm mad because you didn't give your best. You can't give your best if you don't have the energy.
I did give my best. It's not my fault if...
Hey, look. The guys are back from the overnight. Hey, Stan, Domingo, Leo, hurry! Eddie, you make a good partner, but take care of yourself. See you.
Come on, we've got something to show you.
What have you got?
Come on.
What is it?
Hurry up and you'll see.
I have roast beef, string beans, and potatoes. Boy, doesn't that roast beef look good?
I like hamburgers better. I'll just have one piece of roast beef.
If that's all you're gonna eat, you better stick to ping pong.
Okay. I'll have some string beans and potatoes like him.
I'm sorry I chewed you out this morning.
Well, that's okay, Leo. I was wondering if I can use some coaching. Leo, do you think that...
Hurry up.
Speed it up.
I'd like to play with you again. Maybe tomorrow?
I can't tomorrow. Maybe some other time. Don't you eat salad either?
Could you lobby with me after swimming?
I'm kind of involved right now.
See, what I really need is some coaching on my backhand. And...
Why don't you ask Sharon? She's the best. I'm just not gonna have the time, Eddie.
Okay.
Okay, everybody just look calm and keep talking as if nothing is happening. Just scoop a little meat in. Come on, Domingo. You know you don't want that piece of meat.
no seconds on roast beef.
Eddie's not eating his.
Why'd you take it if you didn't want it? I'm gonna eat it later. Pass the jelly. How can you live off of that junk? Why? What's wrong with it?
Nothing unless that's all you ever eat. That's why it looks like a raisin or that grape jelly.
He's not eating.
Well, he hasn't eaten since we found him. He's probably sick.
That's why you shouldn't pick up stray animals. They could have anything.
Oh, but the man wouldn't have had him if he was sick.
Well, that's probably why he dumped him.
She's right. We don't even know what his name is, much less if he's healthy.
It's not safe. I'm sorry, but we better tell Sharon.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to see the dog.
What dog?
The one you hid in your cabin last night. The one that's under this cabin right now. Here, I brought him some food I saved from dinner.
You mean you knew about the dog and you didn't tell anyone?
I'm not a fink. I wouldn't get you in trouble, Leo.
There's an awful lot of food here, Eddie. This looks like your whole dinner. Didn't you eat anything?
I had a jelly sandwich. That's what we eat at home.
Doesn't your mother feed you?
She tries. I just don't eat much, that's all. Can I see the dog now?
It's all right, it's all right. He won't tell anybody.
Doesn't matter now.
We're telling Sharon. He's still not eating, and we don't know what's wrong with him.
We might as well get it over with.
We'll watch Scruffy for you.
Runty would be a better name. He's so scrawny. Runty? No, that's a mean name. You don't like to be called that, do you? Me neither. You can't help it if you're small and skinny.
You know who you remind me of, Eddie?
Who?
You're just like me. I mean, the way I used to be.
I am? Gee, that's good. I like to be like you, Leo.
I said the way I used to be. What you like is the way I am now, right?
Yeah, right, Leo. That's what I meant.
You still want me to coach you?
Yeah, sure I do.
But on one condition, that you train the way I tell you to, and that you meet me at the tennis courts after cleanup, okay?
Okay.
All of you should know better than to handle stray animals. You could have gotten bitten.
Well, what are you going to do with him?
I'm going to take him to Dr. Spencer and get him examined to make sure he's all right.
Then what happens?
Well, ordinarily, he would go straight to the pound. Fortunately, the doctor has a volunteer placement service for homeless pets. So if we're lucky, we're going to be able to get her a home. Now, who's coming with me?
I am.
Step into it, all right? Go back, Rob. Okay, what's the story? What did you have for breakfast?
Cocoa
And?
and more cocoa. I had 2 cups. I'll eat more tomorrow.
Okay, I'll coach you tomorrow.
Oh, Leo, don't. I'll eat 2 portions of everything for lunch. I promise.
That's not the same thing. I made a deal with you, Eddie, but you don't want to keep your part of it.
I do. I just wasn't hungry. I didn't feel like chewing or anything. My jaws were tired.
So are mine. I don't want to talk anymore.
Okay, okay. Tomorrow I'll eat a little bit of everything. I promise.
And I promise to coach you tomorrow. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
I'm not surprised he's not eating. He's been through a lot.
But I thought you said he was healthy.
He is physically, but being abandoned can affect a dog. He's probably depressed and misses his family.
There ought to be a law.
There is. And if we had been able to locate the person who abandoned Scruffy, we could have done something.
All I remember is that it was an out-of-state license.
If you had found him, the first thing to do would be to try and find the owner. But you saw how they felt about our friend.
Do you think you can find a new home for him?
I can try. The only problem is I don't have room to take care of Scruffy while I look. We're all full up at the clinic.
Maybe...
What?
Well, if you kids promise to take care of Scruffy, I might be able to get permission from the camp for you to take care of him while Dr. Spencer looks for a home for him.
We will.
Sure, we can all help. What should we do?
You should go to the store and buy some kibble for Scruffy.
Kibble?
Don't laugh. That's what it's called. It has bone meal and cereal in it, and vitamins, too. And it will give him the roughage that the food that you tried to feed him won't.
Step into it. That was right in front of your eyes.
My hair was in my eyes.
You want to be a good tennis player?
Sure.
Well, you got to have form. Not just the way you hold your racket, but you have to look good on the court. You got to look cool, man. That's why I always wear clean shorts, a clean shirt, and always comb my hair right before a match. I want to psych out the other guy. I want him to know that I'm cool.
You mean I should comb my hair?
Not just your hair. You have to clean up your act. I mean clean. You have to keep your nails clean, wash your face, and pull up them socks. Hello, Stan.
Oh, hi, guys.
What you doing?
Building a fire. Sharon's telling ghost stories tonight.
How do you expect me to look good? Look at this. Skinny grasshopper legs.
Greyhounds don't have fat legs. And, what's that animal? Gazelles. They don't have fat legs either, but they're wiry and strong.
That's what you gotta build. Strength inside. You will if you keep eating right and exercising. You're lean, like Stan and me. But you want to be hard lean, not soft lean.
I've been eating protein like you told me to, but I can't get down all that stuff. The fruits and vegetable business. I don't see how that helps anyway.
All right, well, look at this fire. First, we start with kindling. Small branches and twigs, and a little paper to get it going. Then we put on some thicker branches, and finally, the logs. If you do it right, it'll burn for a long time. Sort of like the way food works in your body. Different foods. Some food is like the kindling. It starts you going and you burn it up fast.
Get it?
Other food is like the logs. It sort of sticks with you, keeps you going, and builds up parts of your body.
Just like your blood and your muscles.
It's a chemistry that only works right when the proper things are in combination.
Do you dig all this, Eddie?
Yeah, I gotta clean up my act. Comb my hair, pull up my socks, eat sticks and twigs in a great big log.
And once you get blazing, you'll be the hottest thing on court. Next to me.
And Sharon.
Practice makes perfect, Squirt.
Give him the ball, Huey. Let us practice. Come on, Eddie.
Tied with Huey and Mark, 15 all. Game score, 5-4. (30-15). 30. Advantage Leo, match point.
Can't believe it.
Injury on the field.
Is it your wrist?
Yeah, I think I sprained it. Sorry, Leo.
Come on, the sooner you get it to the nurse and get it taped up, or give cold compresses on it.
Match point, Leo. Guess you have to concede, huh?
Or you want to continue alone?
Don't go away. How about Eddie? You want to finish it with me?
Yeah!
Last minute substitution. Eddie now playing for Pete.
Match point.
Shoot.
Game and match to Leo and Eddie.
All right, Leo.
Eddie?
Yeah?
I just saw the game, and I thought maybe after swimming, if I brought my racket down here, do you think you could volley with me, like coach me?
Me? You sure you don't mean Leo?
Yeah, I'm sure I want to play with you.
Oh, sure, kid.
Should I sign up a course for us?
Oh, no, I'll do it. What's your name?
Mike?
Good news, everybody. Guess what? We got a message from Dr. Spencer. She found home for Scruffy. I guess he's going to be all right after all.
He's not the only one.
Well, shouldn't we tell Eddie?
He's already got the message.
Feeling like the sunshine shining for me. High feather. Taking care to take good care of me. Yeah. I'm waiting along and I'm feeling so strong with a high feather. Feeling about as free as I can be. High feather. I'm in high feather, feeling like the sunshine shining for me. High feather, I'm taking care to take good care of me. Yeah, I'm winging along and I'm feeling so strong 'cause I'm in high feather, feeling about as free as I can be. High feather.
Is for the meatballs that she gave me.
O is for the onions that made me cry.
T is for the taters mashed and creamy.
H is for the hamburgers you fry.
E is for the enchiladas hot and spicy. R is for the rhubarb in your pie.
Put them all together, they spell mother. And mother spells dinner to me.
Hold it. Hold it right there. Mother spells dinner to me. Who wrote that?
I thought it was pretty good. Stan wrote it.
Yeah, well, I'm the director of our act, and I think it's awful.
We've been trying to come up with an act for a week, and nothing we do satisfies you.
M is for the meatballs you feed me. Now, that's awful.
I don't see why this has to be about food anyway.
Because that's the show's theme. You know that. I just wish I'd been assigned to a table with more talent.
Hey, I've given you some pretty good ideas.
Like your horror movie skit, the rutabaga that ate New Rochelle. Yuck. How about a dance? Leslie, you're always talking about doing ballet. Well, we can't dance like you. You have to think of something simple. We'll come up with something. Still have a week. Come on, we're supposed to meet Kim in 5 minutes.
Hey, somebody grab those boxes there. I got all your posters, huh?
They were all set.
Good.
Hey, this is heavy. What's in here?
Food for my family.
You're mailing your family food?
Why can't they just go to the store?
Oh, this isn't for my family in America. It's for relatives back in Korea.
I didn't know you were from Korea.
I was born there, but I was raised here.
Do your parents live in Korea?
No, they're here, but most of my relatives are back there. Aunts, uncles, cousins. They're farmers and grow most of their own food. Except this was a bad year. They've been having floods, and they've lost all their crops. So everybody in the village needs help.
What do they eat in Korea?
Oh, a lot of what we eat here. Their crops are very much the same. Carrots, sweet potatoes, apples, pears. Oh, except we like a lot of rice.
Oh, like wheat is for us.
Right.
Does Korean food taste different?
Some of it does. We have a dish called kimchi. You can make it out of cabbages and cucumbers, but it's very spicy. It's very delicious. My mother makes great kimchi.
I guess they wouldn't let us put our sign in there, huh?
Look, Stan, there's that old man again. I think he's following us.
Why? We haven't done anything.
You kids from the camp?
Yes, sir.
You're putting on a show, huh?
We're not selling tickets. You have to get them at the door.
You want to put a sign in there?
I don't think they'd let us.
Well, maybe not in the rose window, but I know a place inside. Come with me.
I don't think we should go with him.
Why not?
We don't know him, and my parents say never to talk to strangers.
Hello, Emma. Fran, how are you today?
Well, just fine, thank you.
I'd like you to meet some young friends of mine. Emma, Fran, this is,
Oh, I'm Leslie.
Stan.
Well, very nice to meet you, I'm sure.
We'd better hurry. Don't want to be late.
I guess it's okay.
I went to the store this morning to buy cotton milk and a loaf of bread. Can you imagine? Never thought I'd live to see the day I'd spend $1 for a carton of milk and a loaf of bread.
I used to be in show business, you know. Wayne and Wilcox. Comedy, song, and dance. I'm Wilcox, Dan Wilcox. But you can call me Danny. Everybody does. You're putting on a show, huh?
Yes, sir.
Maybe, if we can get a decent act together.
Yes, sir. Wayne and Wilcox was a class act.
Where's Wayne?
Up there, I suspect.
In the church?
In the biggest church of them all, teaching the angels how to buck and wing, probably. You know, he was the only partner I ever had. When he died, I tried to get another, but it was never the same. Watch this. East side, west side, all around the town. We sang Ring Around Rosie, London Bridge is falling down. That was our closing number. The audiences loved it.
Excuse me, Mr. Wilcox, but...
Danny.
We have a lot of work to do before we go back to
Oh,
camp.
sure. You want to post your sign. Let's see. How about over here, huh?
What do you got there, Danny? New members?
A couple of show folks from the camp.
Have to be going now. Nice to have met you.
Oh, aren't you going to stay for lunch? Didn't you invite them, Danny?
Oh, no, really. We've eaten.
Well, come sit with us anyway and tell us about your show. Maybe you can sell some tickets.
And besides, we don't get a chance to talk to young folks much.
Breast cancer.
And if there's anything you want to know about the show business, just ask Danny. He was a star, headliner.
Now about all I get to do is be master of ceremonies at lunch.
You people eat pretty good here.
Well, we get good food, too. We need it just like you young folks. Nutrition is important at all ages. To tell you the truth, this is about the only decent meal some of these folks here get. Can't afford 3 squares on their own. Inflation's too high and Social Security's too low. I suspect some of them would be in bad shape without the center's lunches.
I see by your poster that you're going to give your show for charity. That's admirable.
Camp does it every year.
Oh, well, what charity are you going to work for this year?
The act that's judged best in the show gets to choose.
Well, now that's an admirable idea. Admirable.
Mrs. Blackwood here always wanted to be an admiral in the Navy.
Danny, it was jokes like that that killed Wayne.
Kate, it was jokes like that that killed vaudeville.
Say, do you know any good food jokes? Our show's about food.
That's our theme.
My girlfriend and I went out to dinner the other night. She ordered a bowl of soup and found a fly in it. She called the waiter over and told him to remove the insect. So he threw me out. Oh, how about this? My girl is a strict vegetarian. She only goes out with men that have plenty of cabbage.
Now, if your act wins, what charity will you pick?
We were thinking of sending food to a village in Korea. They had a flood and it's ruined their crops.
Now that was quick thinking. Admirable.
Where have you been?
Oh, we were down at the Senior Citizen Center.
We couldn't come sooner. They wanted us to stay. They acted like they were lonely.
So you leave us here waiting for you, so you can talk to a bunch of old grouches.
They're not like that at all. They're really nice.
You know, Leslie here told them we were giving the money to Kim's Village if we won.
We didn't vote on that. Yeah, I think Kim's Village is a really good idea. I voted.
We don't even know those people over there in Korea. I bet you don't even know where Korea is. My parents tell me, don't think about people, but think about one person. Just imagine if one of those starving kids was Kim.
Yeah, it might have been Kim if he hadn't come here. Would you want Kim to starve?
Of course not. Leo's right. It's different when you think about one person. Hey, why don't we take our own money and make something to sell at the show? You know, like a food booth or something. We could raise more money that way.
Wait a minute. We can't even come up with a decent act. Where are we supposed to find time to fix some food?
I think it's worth the extra effort. After all, it's for Kim and his people. Right now, we don't even know if the camp is going to give the money to Korean. But first, we have to win the best act.
Don't worry, we'll win. We're going to have the best act. We're going to have a professional act.
Oh, yeah? Where are we going to get it?
In church.
I think it's dumb. How are these old people going to help us? Leslie says they can. All they'll do is give us a hard time. They like to pick on kids. Our hair's too long, our music's too loud. Anything we do will bother them. My grandmother's not like that. That's because she's your grandmother. These people are strangers.
Well, I'm going in. You do what you want.
We got permission from our camp to sell food during the show. That way we can make extra money for Kim's Village.
I think you kids are fantabulous. I'm sure I speak for the whole group when I say you can count on us to attend your show.
That's great, Mr. Wilcox. But we're here for another reason. I mean, we want you all to come, but we need your help in other ways.
How's that?
Well, we were kind of hoping you'd help us with our act, you know, make it look professional. And with our food concession, to make that look professional, too.
Well, is it all right for us to help?
I checked with our counselor, and she said it was okay to get help from family and friends.
Well, we're certainly friends. You know, we've got everything you need right here. Carpenters, electricians, cooks, seamstresses, you name it, we've got it. People say we're over the hill. Heck, we're just standing on top of it. Best unused talent in America, right? Right. Yeah. Now, we're gonna need costumes and sets. Who wants to volunteer?
I'll gladly help with the costumes.
I'll help with the food.
So will I.
Charlie, how about helping out with the sets? Hey, Charlie, where you going? Hey, Charlie. Guess when a man's gotta go, he's gotta go. Now, let's get a move on. We got a show to put on.
I'm sorry.
Why don't you watch where you're going? Kids just push and shove, never think of anybody else. Not even safe in church anymore.
I said I was sorry.
Remember now, it's not what you do, it's the way that you do it. Everybody, it's not what you do, it's the way that you do it. It's not what you do, it's the way that you do it.
Hey, there's Kim. Let's go.
Bye, Danny.
Bye.
Bye, Danny.
Don't worry, I'll dig into my trunk and come up with something that'll knock him dead.
What was the matter with Charlie getting up and walking out like
I
that?
guess he was having one of his bad days. He's had his ups and downs since his wife died. I'll try to get him to work on the camp show. He needs to get active, be around people more.
Oh, especially young people.
Bye. Thanks a lot.
Bye. They have so much enthusiasm. Now it makes me feel better just being around them.
Problem is, most young people don't want to be around us.
When it's apple blossom time in Orange, New Jersey, we'll make a beach of a fair.
Oh, no, Stan, you're starting off with the wrong foot. Remember, you always start off with the right. All right, let's break for today. Everybody's tired. I know it's hard work, but you have to work hard to be good. I'll tell you, though, when you hear that sweet sound of applause, you'll know that it's all been worthwhile. Good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are.
Who's Mrs. Calabash?
Got me. Probably one of the senior citizens.
The Koreans will starve if they have to depend on us winning the Best Act award.
Yeah, Domingo's right. Yeah, but what are we gonna do about it?
I guess you'll just have to tell him we want to do our own act.
I'll have to tell him. Why should I have to tell him?
Because it was your idea to bring him in the first place.
I won't do it. I'm not gonna hurt Danny's feelings.
Okay, then, Stan, you do it.
Oh, no, not me.
Well, somebody's gonna have to do it, you know.
Let's face it, no one wants to hurt Danny. So why don't we just go through with it?
Yeah. Maybe we can get a sympathy vote.
All right, so we won't win the Best Act. But we can still use the money we earn selling food. At least Kim's Village will get something. Hey, you guys, let's just do our best.
All right, the meeting of the food committee will now come to order. Kathy?
Well, we want to sell something that people will like, but it should be something that's good for them, too. Definitely no cake, candy, or cookies.
How about fruit? Pineapple slices, fruit cups.
Maybe bananas on a stick. I don't think anybody's ever had that before.
Now, just what kind of costumes do we really need?
I don't think we can afford any. There isn't enough money.
The less money you have, the more creative you have to be.
Can I see you for a minute, Danny?
Don't worry, we'll come up with something.
That was Charlie on the phone. He says he's changed his mind and he'll help build the sets.
Fantabulous. I talked to him till I was blue in the face, and he kept saying no.
Well, he said it's okay to send one of the boys over to his place,
But if he gives him trouble, he's going to throw him out.
Mr. Crocker?
Who are you?
Domingo Ramos from camp, sir. I'm supposed to help you with the set.
Ever done any carpentry work?
No, sir.
Haven't I seen you somewheres before?
Well, maybe we bumped into each other somewhere.
Huh. Well, never mind. Let's get to work.
Okay, now, when you sell the fruit, really sell it. Make like you were candy butchers.
Make like what?
A candy butcher. Well, they're the greatest salesmen in the world. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the most fantabulous assortment of fresh fruits available east of the Mississippi. Oranges from far-off Florida, apples from exotic New York, bananas like you've never tasted before, all fresh, nothing frozen. Get them while they're hot. Make that audience want to go into debt to get what you're selling.
Thanks, Mr. Crocker.
I think you better call me Charlie, since we're working together now. Uh-huh. That's pretty good.
Thanks, Charlie.
Made up your mind yet?
They all look good. I love peaches.
I can see that.
I'm back.
You're early.
Well, we got a lot of work to do.
Come on in. Have you eaten yet?
I had lunch at camp.
You like carpentry work, don't you?
Yeah, it's fun.
You see that stand over there? I made that for my wife. She was always complaining she didn't have enough surfaces for her plants. She liked plants.
That's nice. Can you teach me how to do something like that?
Sure, you're a smart fellow and you work hard. Should be easy.
What are you making?
A budget stretcher special. Get me some more margarine, will you? You'll find it in the refrigerator.
Ketchup soup, huh? Is that good for you?
Let's say it's filling and it warms the stomach.
That's not much for lunch.
It's just something to tide me over. I usually eat at the center. Want to eat your peach? Here, let me wash it for you.
Nah, I don't really want it. It was left over from camp, so I just took it. Why don't you have it for dessert? I guess I'll get to work.
Don't get started until I'm there. I don't want you getting hurt.
Get your fruit cups here, fruit cups. Yummy in the tummy. Eat oranges. Get your vitamin C.
Step right up. Bananas on a stick here. Come and get your bananas.
Sliced grapefruits, best buy in town. Protect yourself from moldy gum. Eat sliced grapefruits.
Bananas on a stick. Get them here. Get them. They're going fast. Take them.
We sold out.
Danny was right. They loved our paddle.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to the Food Follies.
and now, ladies and gentlemen, from table number 8.
Old MacDonald's Farm.
If you're sluggish and you're blue, why not try some fruit? We'll pick you up and move you up. You will have no doubt. With a vitamin here and a mineral there. See a light, take a bite, and you be so healthy when you decide to look so cute. Why not try some fruit?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from table number 13.
The 4 cabbages.
Sorry I'm late. What's on?
The 4 cabbages. Looks like sauerkraut to me.
The stewed prunes.
Hey, who are you guys?
We are a well-balanced meal.
Hey, what happened?
We were on a crash diet.
Now, from table number 3.
The Orchard Quartet.
With a vegetable or two, you don't feel like running around the block. With a piece of food, your energy will take you around the clock. Good health starts with a good diet, so dig what we all say. And cut out candy, sweets, and junk when you eat some fruit today.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from table 4, the top bananas with a musical salute to fruit.
And vegetables.
Boom, 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 boom. Eat an apple every day. You can have it anyway. Apple sauce or baked or raw, apple juice or apple slaw. Boom, 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 boom.
Eat potatoes, mashed or boiled, potato salad, fried or boiled. In a stew or in a knish, potatoes make a tasty dish. Boom, 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 boom. Carrots are so good for you, so eat them raw in a stew. In salads, they are really great, or bake yourself a carrot cake. Boom, 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 boom.
Cabbages, you'll probably say, are only for St. Patrick's Day, but without cabbage, coleslaw's out, and hot dogs sure need sauerkraut.
Boom, boom, boom. Peaches fuzzy, soft and sweet, make a yummy snack time treat. On cereal at breakfast time, peaches make your morning fun. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm in hot weather. Feel like the sunshine shining for me. Hot weather. I'm taking care to take good care of me. Yeah, I'm moving along and I'm feeling so strong. I'm in hot weather. Feeling about as free as I can be. Hot weather. Feeling like the sunshine shining on me. Hot weather. I'm taking care to take good care of me. Yeah, my body and mind are in tune and in rhyme 'cause I'm in hot weather. Feeling about as free as I can be. Hot weather. Hot weather. Hot weather. Hot weather. Hot weather.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to pick the winner. Our judges have selected the best act of this year's Food Follies. Table number 4, the top bananas. Congratulations, kids. That was a real professional act you had. And now, what charity have you selected?
Well, we were thinking of giving the money to the Korean village, to the farmers that lost their crops. But then we discovered that there are people right here that need help too. So we voted to give half of the money to the Korean Village and the other half to the lunch program at the St. John Senior Citizen Center, right here in town.
I told you they were great kids.